Today's China threatens the world because it is not the real China. Communism is not China. The real China is one of Confucian democracy with 5,000 years of culture and history. In this video, I will present Confucian beliefs which guarantee secularism in our traditional China. This is a very important part of Confucian democracy of our ancestors. We must understand that Confucianism has nothing to do with communism. There is a fundamental misunderstanding. The Chinese have no belief. It is not true. Of course, our people have beliefs, because Confucianism founds a system of beliefs above all religions. There are 4 levels. Firstly, the supreme belief is the unity between heaven and man. Heaven creates everything, but man can also help heaven create everything. For the Chinese, the value of human life and the hope of heaven are one. Secondly, Confucian ancestor worship. It answers the 3 fundamental questions. Where am I from? I come from my ancestors, whose birth is conferred by the universal. Who am I? I am a human being who is the co-operator of the universe for an ideal world. Where will I go after death? I will be immortal in the mind of my descendants thanks to my responsible record for humanity. The Confucians regard themselves as gods fallen from heaven to carry out their mission in the temporal world. They will become gods of heaven again, their mission completed. In Confucian beliefs, becoming a god is a fundamental human right for everyone. Thirdly, Zen in the Confucian way. It is at origin Buddhist Zen and goes beyond it because it assimilates Buddhist, Taoist, and Confucianist meditations and becomes a totally individual spiritual game. It is no longer a religious sector. Firstly, institutionalized religions, Taoism, Buddhism, Catholicism, etc. So Confucian belief system have 4 tiers. Firstly, the supreme belief is the unity between heaven and man. Secondly, Confucian ancestor worship. Thirdly, Zen in the Confucianist way. Firstly, institutionalized religions, Taoism, Buddhism, Catholicism, etc. Praying in front of the Buddha, 求佛, is a very popular song. It tells a love story. A girl fell in love with a boy. She prayed in front of the Buddha to see her love again. The Buddha asked her for 1,000 years of meditation. She did it and made her dream come true. But she refused to devote another 1,000 years to meditation to live together with her love. The Buddha told her, "That's good. This boy doesn't need 1,000 years of meditation to wait for you, because he has already spent 2,000 years to see you again." The lyrics of this song borrow several concepts from Buddhism, like transmigration, from Taoism as a bridge between the living and the dead, from Christianism like paradise, and from European folklore like the werewolf. All religions must serve the greatness of human love, because the Chinese believe that love is the first belief of humanity. All religions that produce hatred must be reformed or abolished by the law. This is a fundamental article of the Universal Declaration of Humanistic Secularism that Free China will advise to all the secular nations. As a nation born secular, China has the duty to defend freedom of religion and promote the value of secularism in the world. Confucian secularism has a very important characteristic: the living together of gods from different religions. In Taiwan of the Republic of China, you can find there are different gods in a same temple to bless together the Taiwanese people. Confucian beliefs transcend all religions for creating a real secularism. Confucian secularism guaranteed freedom of religion for our ancestors, but communism destroyed this tradition. My dear friends, to restore our democratic tradition, we must expel communism. I invite you to support my fellow Chinese citizens' fight for freedom. As your first show of support, please share, like, comment on our videos and subscribe to our channel. Thank you all for democracy.